Good morning everybody and welcome to Portugal. I am currently in Faro with my dad. My dad has kindly agreed to come on this trip with me. We're only here for, technically 3 days. We arrived last night. We arrived at like 12:45 in the morning, so I did not really feel like vlogging or anything. We just went to sleep. And so we've got today and we're leaving tomorrow night. So we've kind of got 2 full days here in Faro. We're in this lovely old Airbnb. It says it was built in 1917 on the little welcome pack. So I thought I would show you around. It's just gone past 10 AM. Hopefully I will get my dad up to go and do some things because currently he's just lying in bed with a coffee that I made. We don't really have a plan, we're just going to mooch. I saw a nice little pastry shop on Google Maps that's 2 minutes away, so I'm hoping to go and have my breakfast there and then we can just see what else is around, maybe take a walk down to the Faro marina, things like that. So we don't really have a plan, we're just going to see how the next 2 days go, but it's going to be lovely to have some sunshine. I'm in my nice summer dress, very excited, and lots of Portuguese food which I'm also very excited about. Let's get the Airbnb tour started. I'm obviously in this room. Dad said I could have the double bed, which is very nice of him, so he's next door in the twin beds. This is my room. Haven't made the bed yet properly, but this is what it looks like. Got a nice wardrobe, but I won't be using most of it because we're only here for 2 days. It's also got a little ensuite which just looks like this, which also leads into this other, like, I think they call it a dressing room because that's not like a proper bed, but this is what this one looks like. And then we head out into the hall. Lovely tiled floor. This is the door that we came in this morning. I'll show you down there later on. This is Dad's room and the living room. This is very beautiful. And then we turn round the corner and we've got like the dining area, like lots of character, very beautiful. And then through here we've got the kitchen, which is lovely, has some instant coffee and 1 packet of sugar, which I'll use for Dad this morning, but nothing in the fridge, so no milk. It'll do the job. We come back through to the dining room. I need to close that actually, I forgot I opened it. We've got a little terrace, which is so cute. I love a little outside area in an Airbnb. Got a place for me and Dad to sit if we bring any beers back or something. And there isn't much of a view, but I just love it. It just feels very European. There's not much down there, but I just think it adds so much character and I love being in the fresh air. And the first thing I noticed, which some people might think I'm crazy, but is the smell. When you step off a plane and the country smells different, I'm like, okay, I'm abroad now. And I really like the smell that Portugal's got. And then along the corridor, there's my bed, and along here there is Dad's bedroom in here, and then we come through to the living room. This is what the living room looks like. Lovely. I don't think we'll be using it very much because we're only here for 2 days, but this would be lovely if you had a bit longer. Look like they've got lots of DVDs and everything. And then through the little curtain here we've got a little sort of, not a balcony, but sort of a window like that, and then you can see all the Portuguese red roofs. So excited. There's a restaurant down there as well. And then there's this little extra bit which is quite cool. It's got DVD, CD player, some more books, and then another window. Lovely. It's not looking very sunny at the moment, but I think it's about 25 degrees, which I can tell you is a lot nicer than back at home. So I'm all dressed, had a quick shower, and I'm all sun creamed up. Got a little bit of makeup on. I only packed eyebrow gel, mascara, and a lip gloss. But this is the look that we're going for today. Can't wait to go out and explore Faro. It was another Ryanair flight like my Vienna one, so I just used this bag again. If you're wondering how I pack hand luggage only for city breaks, check out the video that I did on that. And then I also packed this little handbag for going out in the day and stuff, which is quite a good size because my camera fits in there with the tripod on, which is always handy because I like to have the tripod so I can get a further extension and a bit wider in my shots. We've made it to our pastry shop called Dino Pau. They seem to have some Venezuelan food as well as Portuguese food, but I have ordered a pastel de nata and a half milk, which I hope is a latte. Dad has ordered a cappuccino and a, what is it, best bread with cheese. They didn't have any baguettes, so he's just gone for some sort of cheesy toast. This is beautiful and the menu is quite cheap. I saw half a beer for €1.20 on the menu, which looks good. Might come back a bit later. There's lots of bars and things nearby as well, and the thing on the Airbnb says there's a bar nearby that's open till 4 AM. I could have came there last night. Quite a good temperature so far, isn't it, Dad? We are having a hot coffee. I don't normally like a hot coffee if I'm in a hot country. Oh, look at those. They've got like big tuk-tuks. Look at the size of my pastel de nata. This is my hand. I mean, I've got small hands, but that's a big pastel de nata. I'm very excited. But I ordered a half milk, hoping that it was a latte. I think this is a latte. Go on, model the cheese toasty. Perfect, thank you. Look how cheap everything is. That's amazing. We'll come back. Oh, I just love it here. We just stopped into a tourist shop and Dad bought my brother and my sister some presents. And we're just walking along the cobbled streets in the sunshine. The sun's come out a little bit. We're just heading to the marina now. I just love the whole atmosphere. Lovely. I'm matching the ground. Lovely. The streets are so beautiful and there's flowers everywhere and all the buildings are beautiful. I love being in Europe. Oh, the healthy food shop. We won't be going there. About 26 degrees apparently. Lovely temperature, slight breeze, the palm trees, the boats, living my best life. I don't really know if this could be classed as a city break, but it's sort of, I mean, there's a marina, but it's not really a beach. I think you have to travel a bit further out of Faro to get to the actual beaches, so I'm not really sure what to class this holiday as. I'm going to call it a town break because we didn't bring any swimming stuff. We're not going to be going into the sea, but I think we might book a boat trip at some point, which would be quite nice. Not to go into the sea, just to sort of go around a little bit. My mum's been to Faro before. Apparently I also have. I don't really remember it, but they also went a time without me that they went on a nice boat trip apparently. But then we're just going to mooch. There's plenty of restaurants and things. Dad will probably want a beer soon. Lovely. Dad really wanted to be in the sun. Got a bit of warmth on you. Get those pasty legs out. Look at the orange trees. That's so exciting. I wish we had lovely stuff like orange trees in the UK. And the blue skies, the sun's come out. This is a gorgeous little square. This guy was also just playing the flute on the steps of this church. Pink house. Gonna get a photo in front of the pink house. It's like Ballamore here. There's a cute lovely rooftop up there. A cocktail's €8. That's not too bad. I love a good door. Don't worry, that's just my dad sneezing. That's the only cameo he'll be making in this video. But let me know if you also appreciate a good door. I think there's also like a fancy doors hashtag on Instagram as well, I think I remember seeing. We don't get good doors in the UK. I want a pink house. With a lovely garden. I love that they've got the fish on the tiles here and all the canopies to shade you when you're walking down from the sun. It's now 12:30 and even though we had breakfast just after 10, we've decided to stop for our next little, not quite lunch, we're just getting a couple of appetizers. So they've already brought us out this sharing plate with olives and bread and some carrots and tuna and stuff, which is nice, but it's also a bit cheeky because it's already on the menu. So I mean, it's $3.80, so we have to pay for that. But we're in this little square with other restaurants. We're sitting in the sun. If he doesn't come back to take my order for Sprite soon, I'm going to wither away like a raisin. I'm boiling, but also I sort of welcome it. It's quite nice, very sunny. We've got our olives and things. We're also going to share a fresh mozzarella, tomato and basil, I think. Dad's going to have a beer and I'm going to order a Sprite. It might now be 3 PM. We did come back to kind of have a little siesta. It got to like the hottest part of the day and I think it's still quite quiet in shops and stuff. I think we're going for their siestas as well, so we decided to come back, have a little lie down and rest, and now we're thinking about going back out again, just mooching some more and then hopefully get somewhere for dinner. I quite like a cocktail. We're still thinking about a boat tour, so we might either book that online for tonight or tomorrow or go to the marina because they sell loads of different ones at the marina anyway, so we can go there and have a look if we don't fancy any online. I think they're also slightly cheaper at the marina, which is a tip if you're coming to Faro. I can't wait for some dinner. I'm actually quite hungry, but then when I go out and I start eating I fill up quite fast. But also I think that was the Sprite that I had at lunchtime because fizzy drinks fill me up and you need to be drinking a lot to stay hydrated. Also eating in the sun is very hot. We were right in the sun for lunch, so that was quite sweaty. So maybe this time well, tomorrow actually, we can sit in the shade because lunch is obviously the hottest time of the day. I think we'll be fine sitting in the sun for dinner. Anyway, I'm blabbing. I'm gonna go out and have some food and drink. Bye. We've made it. We found a restaurant that we agree on, which took a while, and I was starting to get a bit hangry, but I'm gonna order penny with salmon, peas and bechamel sauce because we're right beside the sea. Like, it's there, so I have to get fish, and I'm also gonna get a passion fruit cat for Hannah. I'm on my holidays. We're going to treat ourselves. Dad's going to get a beer, and I think, are you going to get the salmon? Look where we are. This restaurant is literally by the marina. So nice. This is the view that I have right now. We just saw the train going by, which is nice as well, but the train's got a lovely view. Look at all these beautiful purple flowers. This is gorgeous. We're just mooching around. We had our dinner. It was very nice. So nice to have fresh fish when you're right beside the sea. Trying to find my brother a present, but he's notoriously difficult to buy for. Quick look at the shops before they shut, and then probably make our way back to the apartment because there's that little terrace out the back. We can sit out there, maybe have our beers and ciders. I think we're going to book a boat tour for tomorrow. Got some brochures here. There's a short tour tomorrow that takes an hour and a half, leaves at 3:30, which hopefully we can make because we don't really need to be at the airport until about 6, and it'll be lovely. I think we stop at a couple of beaches. Me and Dad haven't brought any like swimming stuff, but I think you can just like walk along the beach and stuff. There's one that's got like a deserted island. One fisherman lives there, and there's like one restaurant as well apparently. Maybe we might see that tomorrow. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. I'm out again, and it is just about to turn 8 PM, but the shops are kind of shutting down now. We've already had dinner obviously, so we don't really know what else to do, but we've come across this lovely fountain that's opposite this nice church here. But we've come across this house, and one of the doors is open on the floor, so you can see that it's all the way through. So the house is just a facade. Look, you can see all the way through. The front of it is just a facade. It's not an actual house. I'm going to end today's video here. We're starting the second day now, so I'm going to split that up into 2 videos. So if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to see more content from me, and I'll be back next time with a brand new video. Bye guys!